right, y'all, we're gonna check this shit out. How they treat the black man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this.
On the Sheriff's Department in Jacksonville, Florida, over a viral video of a violent traffic stop involving a black driver. The cell phone footage is from February, but it was just posted this past weekend. And then the body camera videos were released yesterday. Officers say they pulled over 22-year-old William McNeil for not wearing a seatbelt and not turning on his headlights during inclement weather. McNeil said his window was broken, and an officer told him 4 times to open the door and exit, or he'd shatter the glass.
There's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law up?
Yeah, when you step out of the car, I will.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle. Show me your hands.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Motherfucker, you already harassing me. You got the whole motherfucking goddamn police department behind me, and you want me to get out my goddamn car just for a traffic stop? And then you bust my goddamn window, you punch me? That man, he good, man. Cause ain't no damn way I'll be sitting like that, man. Look, I'm ready to hit your ass back. That's an automatic reflex. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? He a good one, man. But, man, all you had to do was ask me for my license registration and my insurance. That's all you fucking had to do. That's all you had to do. You know what I'm saying? I can hand you that shit, you know what I'm saying? You called the whole motherfucking police department and want me to step out. You already finna arrest me. I already know. As soon as you tell me to step out, I already know you trying to arrest me. Whatever reason. And then you say I ain't have my seatbelt on. It look like I had a seatbelt on. And then it's not raining. Why? If it's not raining, why the fuck I gotta have lights on? It's not raining. Let's go. Let's go, y'all.
Here. I'm here. What is your reason, sir? Step out. What is your reason? Step out now. All right. No, don't. Get on the ground.
The officers involved are not being criminally charged, but the officer who smashed the window and punched him is suspended pending an internal review. NBC's Aaron Gilchrist is...
Hold on. He's not even get suspended. None of them getting... You just seen all of them jump on him and throw him to the fucking ground. All right.
Following this story for us, also with me is Paul Butler, an MSNBC legal analyst and former federal prosecutor. Aaron, Jacksonville sheriff has released that body cam footage that he says provides context for the encounter. So walk us through it, would you?
So, Chris, we now have 4 different angles on this incident. The first video we saw over the weekend, the cell phone video from inside the car. Now the sheriff's office has released 3 pieces of body cam video. The piece that you played was from the second officer who arrived on the scene. The officer you saw on the driver's side of the car is Officer Bowers, who was the first officer. And in his body cam video, you see him in his cruiser pulling up behind Mr. McNeil and then getting out, approaching Mr. McNeil's car, at which point he opens the car door and leans out. He says that his window is broken. That's why he's opened the door. And when the officer tells him to get out of the vehicle because he's being pulled over for not having his headlights on during inclement weather, which the law says you have to do in Florida and other places around the country for that matter. And then the interaction escalates after Mr. McNeil shuts the car door, where he's told over and over again, at least 7 times, to get out of the vehicle. And then at this point, after talking with that second officer, you see the window being broken there. The punch happens that we see on the cell phone video. I want you to see a little bit of the body camera video that we've edited just so you can see the progression in the interaction here. Watch this.
Sir, this is your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. No, he's under arrest. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
He talking about arresting me and stuff, bro. I didn't do nothing.
It's called resisting, idiot.
Now,
Yeah, this dude is trying to take up for the goddamn police. When that man first pulled, he pulled them over. He already knew. He already had it in his damn mind. He was gonna arrest that dude. That's why he told him to get out the car. All he had to do was ask for license and registration and all the rest of that old crap. So you know what I'm saying. And then it wasn't raining out there, so it wasn't no reason that he had his fucking seatbelt on. But it was he just wanted a fucking problem. That's why he called all the fucking damn bag up. So he was already on the fucking arrest. So you know what I'm saying? Why am I gonna get out on my car? You know what I'm saying? You gonna arrest me, you know what I'm saying, for no motherfucking reason. Come on, man. And then you wanna take up for him, then trying to give it the different angles and shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. This dude here, man. Motherfucker just, hey, look, then it smashed the fucking window and punched him. And then all the motherfuckers on charge. He gonna punch the motherfucker in the face as soon as he bust the goddamn window for no goddamn reason. His hands is in his fucking head like this. Man, get the fuck out of here. This dude here.
Now, Mr. McNeil also indicates that he's been injured while he's handcuffed there, and you hear on one of the body cam videos, you can hear an officer calling for EMS to come to the scene there. Chris, it's important to note that the sheriff says that, again, no criminal charges are being brought here against those officers by the state's attorney. At the same time, his agency, the sheriff's office, is doing an internal review to make sure that no policies for the sheriff's office were violated by the officers involved here. He says that they're trying to do that as quickly as possible, but they've only seen that cell phone video this weekend. The sheriff said he was in church on Sunday when he was made aware of that video's existence, and he immediately started that investigation, the internal investigation, to see whether a policy was violated. And it's something that we're all going to be watching, Chris. Mr. McNeil and his attorneys have indicated that they're going to sue. They have called a news conference for tomorrow where we should hear from William McNeil Jr. himself about this incident, Chris.
Thank you so much for that. So, Paul, I want to play a little bit of what the sheriff said about this.
There are things that we definitely need to look at, but the context of this video should tell you everything you need to know. You're not allowed to resist a police officer when he's doing his lawful duties. You don't deserve to get violated, but you deserve to get what's necessary to get you under control and get you and take you into custody.
Yeah, this punk ass motherfucker right here. You deserve to get what you did to take, in custody. Man, what the fuck is you talking about? So you know what I'm saying? All he had to do is write a motherfucking goddamn ticket for him. And all this shit wouldn't even happen. But you know what I'm saying? It's because he want to be high mighty or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? He want to take it to another goddamn level. Nigga, just write me a goddamn ticket. That's all you had to do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't got to give. But this motherfucker wanted some shit. He could motherfucker come straight in and punch me in the motherfucking face. Hey, get out of here, man. This he a clown ass motherfucker right here, boy. I'll tell you. This dude here.
What do you make of that explanation?
I think it's an excuse for what looks like excessive force for a traffic stop. So the officer did make a lawful order for Mr. McNeil to exit his car. The Supreme Court has decided cases that give cops the power to order any driver or passenger out of the car when they pull over a car. Lots of people don't know that's the law. And Mr. McNeil said he felt unsafe getting out of the car.
I would have felt unsafe too.
Chris, what we see next is the opposite of de-escalation. For the cop to then bust open the window and punch Mr. McNeil in the face, and then for other officers to join in a beatdown of Mr. McNeil, that looks like police brutality. If Officer Bowers was being prosecuted...
My bro, that don't look like police brutality. That is police brutality. That for no reason. I mean, they didn't have to escalate like that. They didn't. It really did.
The question would be whether he acted reasonably. If Officer Bowers had gone to trial, the jury would be told that they can believe their own eyes.
So what other legal action, either involving Mr. McNeil or involving the officers, do you think is possible?
So we know that there's an administrative review where the Jacksonville police chief will have to ask the question, is Officer Bowers, that's the gentleman who busted open the window, is a person we want walking around our city with a gun and the power to make an arrest. There will also probably be civil litigation. Mr. McNeil will sue the police department. And sometimes in those lawsuits, the plaintiff, in this case, Mr. McNeil, asks for some kinds of reforms or structural change in the police department. In a different context, in a different administration, Chris, we'd also be asking whether this is a case in which the Justice Department might intervene. The Jacksonville Police Department has an
Well, we know the DOJ ain't gonna intervene. And you know what I'm saying? I hope he sue the shit out their ass. And I hope all of them get all of the criminal charges that they need to get. You know what I'm saying? Because they did, you know what I'm saying, went up over and above what they're supposed to been doing. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that right there now. These motherfuckers crazy. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.